Hey there! Welcome to the AR Stack that ships at AWE Asia. I'm Atley Loughridge, a design engineer for spectacles at Snap and the lead engineer for this teleprompter lens that I'm using right now with our Spectacles Dev Kit. I am using teleprompter because I have 2 little kids at home and my mommy brain cannot remember my notes. So this is helping me stay present with you while I do my presentation. It also controls my presentation with my hands. Okay, let's talk about how Snap AR got here and where it's going. AR is often perceived as a futuristic technology, but Snapchat introduced AR lenses to the world over 10 years ago. Today, 350 million Snapchatters engage with AR every day. That's 8 billion AR interactions daily, making communication more hilarious and inventive, the way it feels to be with your best friends. We started with face lenses, using computer vision and machine learning to teach the camera to understand a human face. Now lightweight ML algorithms track your facial expressions in real time. We have puking rainbows, hot fire shades, time machine transformations that are unbelievably realistic. Then we graduated to understanding the whole human body. Turn your friend into a Victorian steampunk explorer. This body model, it is completely synthesized through generative AI technology using Body Morph, and now anybody can create their 3D avatar of their dreams. You can also try the latest Cartier ring on your finger. Enabling the Snapchat camera to understand the world around us, we can do out-of-these-world things. Make the Eiffel Tower dance. Land a dragon on the Flatiron building, enable a leopard to scale the Al Farid. Understand how it gives you a sense of scale when you see it actually on the building. What about the places we haven't mapped? With the iPhone 12 Pro, we built LiDAR integration so the Snapchat camera could understand depth and surfaces, growing grass on floors, flowers on tables, vines on the wall. But LiDAR is only available on high-end phones. So we democratize this experience by leveraging machine learning to understand depth on the majority of phones. Now, understanding the shape of the world, we enabled anyone to scan their own custom location and bring that specific place to life with AR. And Teleprompter is actually using a related tool right now called Spatial Anchors, which is localizing my notes to the stage with GPS. We have virtual catwalks at storefronts, ancient artifacts visualized in their historic glory, a skeleton transformed into a living, breathing dinosaur. I mean, what an incredible way to bring history to life, right? Over the years, our investments have made the Snapchat camera more intelligent. We've gone from understanding a single building to using computer vision and machine learning to reconstruct entire cities. I want to see Singapore up here, okay? I want to see it. It's going to be perfect. Here's London Zone 1, ready for you to build location-based lenses with Lens Studio, our free AR engine that anyone can download and use to publish to Snapchat, Camera Kit, Spectacles, SnapKit, and the web. Why Lens Studio? Low barrier to entry, zero setup. You just download, install, and you're building. No juggling package compatibilities or render part pipelines. The core AR, AI, and ML stack is baked in. Our templates and asset library get you started, and TypeScript and VS Code integration keeps you going strong. I wish you could see my necklace right now. It says TypeScript. It says TypeScript. You know why? Because TypeScript changed my life. Yeah, can we clap for TypeScript? Okay. Yeah, I sit right next to the engineer who made that happen, and it's a beautiful thing, okay? TypeScript is amazing. It compiles instantly. You're always in play mode. Lens Studio is like go, go, go. I love it. And Lens Studio is completely free. We want to be the most developer-friendly AR engine in the world. We want development to be as fun as the lenses that you're building. Recently, we announced Lens Studio AI to assist developers with lens creation. It adjusts to your development needs and skill level. Are you stuck? You can get instant help. Are you learning? You can get step-by-step guidance. Are you just ideating? Okay, generate a full lens, including assets from a simple prompt. For spectacles and game lens developers developing complex 3D experience, we introduced MCP tools. MCP means Model Context Protocol, which enables interoperability between fast-evolving AI models and the tools that they use, like Lens Studio. It's a big step forwards towards AI-native architecture. Using our MCP tools, Cursor is creating this lens in Lens Studio right now. It's making the scene objects. It's doing the logic. It's putting things in the scene, everything from a one-sentence prompt. I even generated this rainbow from Lens Studio AI, which is also integrated into the scene. Like, I didn't have to touch anything. I'm just drinking coffee. MCP extends Lens Studio functionality to GitHub, Copilot, Claude, Cursor, and more. The whole point is that those things can grow and the integration just works. These tools are moving so fast. I feel like I've 5x'd my productivity in the last 6 months. Like, never before has the tech space been so ripe for creativity. I like coding, okay, but I like a lot of other things too. And this helps me explore my other interests, like being here with you today. A testament to the strength of this engine, is that more and more creators are turning to Lens Studio to build games, which are hugely popular on Snapchat. Over 175 million people play Lens games every month, with 40% year-over-year growth. That's kind of crazy to me. To support this, we've released components for turn-based games, leaderboards, and 3D Bitmojis for your players and their friends. I love the Bitmoji integration. It's so beautiful, okay? So you can focus on making your games fun. It's not easy. Camera Kit is our mobile AR SDK that lets you bring immersive engagement to your company's apps, websites, and events. Build once in Lens Studio, deploy across Snapchat, Camera Kit, and the web. That's the beauty of this stack. Here's a peek into the digital fashion movement with our partnership with DressX. With Camera Kit integration into branded experiences, we're seeing digital fashion sales, AR try-on boosting sales, and live events extending into immersive AR experiences for fans. Lens Studio is designed to be inclusive, just like our camera, for anyone, not just coders, to build expressive, immersive AR experiences and share them to Snapchatters all over the world. Today, over 400,000 creators and developers use Lens Studio. Yeah, those developers have built more than 4 million lenses. Last year, Snapchatters engaged with these community-created lenses over 4.5 trillion times. And the mommy brain, she doesn't know how many zeros that is, but it's a lot of zeros, okay? Trillion with a T. This is the scale of Snap AR. And now, let's look into the depth. We believe in a future where we can overlay computing directly onto the world around you. And our commitment to bring AR to most phones prepared us to deploy lightweight, real-time ML models on the smallest, standalone, true AR consumer-ready glasses in the world. We began in 2016 with the first glasses to capture videos and photos for sharing with friends and family. Gen 3 recorded in 3D, meaning it had depth. Applying AR effects to these 3D captures in post was a turning point for us because it integrated computing with the world around us. And then in 2021, Spectacles released with our own waveguides and display that could run full 3D lenses just like your phone. Gen 5 offers sophisticated spatial computing powered by Snap OS, Snap's own state-of-the-art operating system for powering AR experiences on Spectacles. The first iteration of Snap OS launched on Spectacles in 2024, a developer kit designed to hone our tools and put years of AR innovation into the hands of developers. This is what I'm wearing right now. After 11 years of development and $3 billion invested, we've released what Kempai estimates to be the best AR dev kit on the market, AR glasses dev kit on the market, potentially analogous to how the Oculus DK1 kicked off the modern VR industry. Did anybody have a DK1? Anyone? That's like why I started to code, was because of that device. Like, this means so much to me. These glasses are untethered, with a field of view 3 times bigger than Gen 4, 2 RGB cameras and 2 infrared cameras, perceive the environment and enable for natural hand input. Each side houses powerful Qualcomm Snapdragon processors paired with a titanium vapor chamber that distribute heat evenly across the frame. The dual processor system, that with a chip on each side, that means that we can dissipate twice as much heat and double our processing power. And this year, we will launch new, lightweight, fully featured Spectacles to the public. Yeah, I know. It's good, I know. I had someone say, like, I wish I could see your face while you're presenting more, because it's like a little big, it's a dev kit. But I want you to imagine this in the form factor we intend, which is slimmer, The whole point of this is just to develop Snap OS. They're going to be smaller, lighter, packed with new capabilities, while keeping the standalone, this is it, human-centric form factor. Okay, so let's connect on where we see our Spectacles with a wide range of head-worn devices. Today, the light devices are the smart glasses that provide contextual information, some via audio and some via a tiny display, like the Meta Ray-Ban display, which I really like, by the way. The heavy devices are optimized for maximum immersion, which today requires more of a goggles form factor. I love VR too. With Spectacles, we aim for a balance. We're the middle weights. We're small and lightweight enough to be moving around naturally, but also fully featured enough to provide the computational layer to the world around us that in this standalone form, that's what we're really looking for. And ever since launch last year, we've released software upgrades every few months. Like, it's been crazy, every few months. And recently, we launched our biggest software update yet, the new Snap OS 2.0. One user said, compared to the launch last year, Spectacles with Snap OS 2.0 feels like a whole new product. Okay, so let's look at some of the latest releases. We were impressed with how much people use the web browser on Spectacles, so we completely rewrote it and improved it for Snap OS 2.0. Our new browser is lightweight and modular. We optimized it for AR, and it is built with open standards. The new browser is faster, more powerful, and easier to use. It has a new minimalistic design that seamlessly fits into Snap OS. It has bookmarks, loads web pages faster, and uses less power. And the window size can now be adjusted freely. Pretty nice. Now devs can use Lens Studio to publish their AR lenses to the web, and users can experience these WebXR experiences on Spectacles, full circle. Social AR is amazing on spectacles because you can move around freely, like I'm doing right now. I love moving. And you can make eye contact with the people around you. Since spectacles launch, we've made major improvements to co-location. iConnect. Currently, iConnect connects multiple users accurately and almost instantly into a single shared space by identifying the other user's spectacles. All it takes is to look at the other spectacles user, and within seconds, you share a coordinate space, almost like magic. No visual data is sent to the other user. Instead, we use the 6'-off motion of the headset in space, plus the motion of each tracked spectacles in the camera of the other spectacles user. You with me here? And then we use math to determine their shared coordinate space. So this is just math. When spectacles originally launched, each user needed to manually map from the same perspective in order to co-locate. So you see the second user here? So like user A needs to map, localize, and then user B had to be facing that same perspective in order for it to align. But usually, humans don't face the same direction. In SnapOS 2.0, mapping is proactive at the system level, so you're already mapped when you go into the lens. But also, there's no need for the two players to face the same direction. If we're facing each other, like this, and iConnect finds the shared coordinate space faster, the system is going to use that. And this is what we mean by a fully featured device. We also added fleet management. By default, Spectacles is paired with the user's phone for settings like Wi-Fi and IPD, but this doesn't scale for venues. With fleet management, you can manage any number of spectacles with an iPad. See the properties and apply settings to all your devices or create groups. Enroll new devices into your fleet in just seconds. Just provide Wi-Fi details, the serial number, that's it. And you can do group software updates remotely. And you can launch lenses for your users, which is perfect for venues. And more, people want to use AR on the go. I mean, it makes sense, right? It's like a computer, but a lot smaller and a huge display. But AR systems don't cope well with this because they try to anchor to the real world. So if you're moving really fast on a car or a plane or a train, the anchoring just kind of breaks. It's like you start going and the content just flies right past you. So we made travel mode, which anchors the content to the inside of the moving vehicle. And this is not just IMU-based rotation tracking. The content is really anchored to the vehicle. And we've launched Snap Cloud powered by Supabase. Anybody know Supabase? A new managed backend platform integrated into Lens Studio, giving Spectacles developers a full Postgres database, real-time APIs, and globally distributed edge functions with enterprise-grade security, compliance, and performance. This is what Teleprompter is using to OAuth into my Google account and to control our Chrome extension right now. Row-level security enforced. At LensFest, we were also doing a simultaneous live stream, which is kind of crazy. And Spectacles Interaction Kit also released new components that convert our ML hand tracking gestures into intuitive AI. Like, this is a whole new paradigm. We don't want you to be reinventing the keyboard, right? Here's movable frames with world and follow behavior, housing buttons, beautiful buttons, sliders, toggle and switch groups. Oh, I love them. Scroll windows and adaptive UI. See how it's adapting to the UI, just moving, morphing like that. This saves you critical development time, and it means that users will already know how to engage with your interfaces before your lens launches. Since launch, Over 100 lenses have been published for spectacles, and many more are in the making. Let's take a look. Augie award-winning pencil lens teaches you how to draw. It comes with a wide range of lessons, and different from the VR tutorials for this, with our pass-through lenses, you can really see what you're drawing just with your regular eyes. It's kind of cool. The Star Map lens helps you explore and learn about the stars. In indoor mode, browse the night sky, discover constellations, and uncover fascinating facts. And in outdoor mode, the lens actually overlays constellations directly onto the real night sky, leveraging spectacles' advanced outdoor tracking to precisely find your location and your orientation. I love this because I don't have to drive my kids 2 hours out of the city in order to see the stars. We can just go to the backyard. Our yoga lens uses body tracking on mobile phone and AI, so the virtual instructor is actually giving you personalized, real-time feedback on your form. It's like having a personal yoga instructor in your house. And we're seeing a lot of AI-powered lenses. Super Travel gives you fast text translations for many languages on your trips. Voice translation can distinguish between the wearer and other people, automatically detecting the language spoken from about 40 different languages. Cookmate, this is what I need. I'm not the cook. Cookmate helps you turn ingredients into delicious meals, show it what you have, it identifies the ingredients, and then it suggests recipes and guides you step by step through the cooking process. And Spatial Tips visualizes AI responses in space. Here, the user asks, "What's my best shot?" And yeah, it showed him. Let's see if he makes it. He did. And this is what I made. In this example, the user asked, "Where do I put the coolant?" Major players in XR are building for spectacles. Kludge Interactive is bringing Synth Riders, one of the most popular rhythm games on Quest, to spectacles. OnClue has Sightcraft, I love this game, deployed at over 20 location-based entertainment venues. This is one of my favorite use cases. It's the venue-based use case with multiplayer games, because you can just go with friends, and it's hilarious. Paramount has Avatar, The Last Airbender, which teaches you a series of powerful airbending techniques. At LensFest, Niantic deployed Project Jade, where their Peridot character becomes an AR tour guide with spatial and contextual understanding of the event. And I'm going to have to share that later. Snap is widely recognized as one of the most impactful players in emerging technology. The innovations I've shared today, these aren't just acquisitions. It's homegrown. It's organic. So how do we innovate? Well, our values, they're subtle, but they're constant. Like the rings of a tree, they influence how we treat ourselves and how we treat each other and how we treat you, how we listen. At Snap, these values make an organization where you can really combine the design, the creative, and the technology, where these things can synthesize and innovation thrives. And the thing is that for us, it's not about this. Like, we're winning when this technology disappears. It's about this liminal space between us, the connection, where we're communicating, where anything is possible. And so my question for you today is, what do you want to create? Thank you.